welcome patriarchists, and today I want to react to a video from the Alpha channel, and we see the mind games that women love to play. As always, if you want to watch the clip or the videos without my commentary, the link will be in the description below. So let's get into it.
I was supposed to hang out with this guy, but it was getting kind of late, so I texted him and I was like, hey, it's kind of late, like maybe we should just like rain check.
Okay, rain check, no big deal, right?
And he responded saying, okay, sounds good.
Sounds good, but I'm sure this is not the end of the story.
Excuse me?
And here it comes.
And I was like, what, LOL? And he's like, you proposed to reschedule, like it's a bit late for you, said I was like respecting your boundaries and like, yeah, we can meet up another time.
Wonderful, a guy is respecting her boundaries. But there's more.
And I was like, you think you're funny? You're supposed to respond saying, no, I need to see you, I'm outside, your doorman's blocking the door. Like, what?
Are you stupid or something?
I was just like listening and like respecting what you wanted. And I was like, exactly.
Exactly what? Respecting boundaries is apparently a bad thing now? I'm beginning to believe that some women are single-handedly trying to convince the entire male population that in fact they are better off single. Because if you want to play games, ladies, play by yourself.
Oh, are you alright? How dare you?
Exactly. I don't know what's up with women of today. I don't know if it is the trauma or if it is the feminist nonsense that is in their heads, but women of today are just weird. They are just weird. What's wrong with women today? You women have been telling men they need to respect you, they need to give you, when you say no, no means no. That chasing you now has become abuse. Respecting you now has become abuse. Respecting your boundaries now has become abuse. And I was having a conversation with some women over the weekend, and I asked them, out of 100% of men, what percentage do you think are perpetrators of abuse, and especially abuse that's directed towards women? And you know what they told me? 95%. This is how delusional women are out here. Do you know what 95% of men being abusers means? It means that you can't walk outside. But then I understood, because you know what? Everything to women today is abuse. You look at them wrong, it's abuse. You bump into them accidentally, it's abuse. You try talking to them, it's abuse. You respect their wishes, it is abuse. You leave them alone, it is abuse. So today women are walking in perpetual victim mode. And men are tired. We are tired of being called abusers by people who have not faced any abuse. If to you, abuse is someone talking to you, if to you abuse is somebody respecting your boundaries, if to you abuse is a stranger coming to try and have a conversation with you, then don't you realize how privileged you are? You're a grown woman. A man looks at you, likes you, comes and tries to have a conversation with you, so now you are traumatized. And then men decide, you know what? We are not playing these games anymore. So now they leave you alone. And now then you are traumatized because men don't want to talk to you. And then those like this woman who are in a relationship, or who are somebody is actively seeking to be in a relationship with, plays these mind games. You say, let's take a rain check. He says, okay, and now you are pissed. And not only are you pissed, but you come to social media to show how stupid you are. Men are tired. And then you know what? The best thing about that conversation that I had with these women is that, using their definition of abuse, they asked me, out of 100% of women, how many do I think are perpetrators? And I told them 100%. Because their definition, abuse, depends on me, the person who feels that I've been abused. It has no objective metric. You cannot even ask questions. As long as I feel, I do not even have to think. I just have to feel that I've been abused. Then that's abuse. So I told them 100%, and they were shocked. Like, do you mean all the women in your lives have abused you? And I told them, according to your definition, then yes. They were perplexed. To women, when you say, hey, let's have a definition of abuse, They're like, no, we cannot have a definition of abuse, because when you have a definition of abuse, you exclude people who have been abused. And my view was, you exclude people who feel that they have been abused, but actually, objectively, there was no abuse. But they cannot see that. Why? Because in their minds, they see all the men as abusers. Subscribe to the channel. If not,
You're a bitch.